Welcome, 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 everybody. Banjo Barbecue. Here, Banjo, here, your host. Today, we got an awesome cook going on today. Thanks to my good buddy, Chris Snyder. We got several different reviews to do tonight. And we're going to do a brisket on the good old boy. Hold on. Now, we're going to do us a brisket on the one and only, yours truly, Weber Smoky Mountain. Little fella, just hold your horses, you'll have your turn. We got a 22.5-inch Weber Smoky Mountain, and today we're going to be reviewing the Jealous Devil. That's the love charcoal. We're not going to do that today. We're doing the Jealous Devil extra large briquette charcoal. And supposedly it's supposed to be the hottest burning charcoal there is. I bet I don't have to use a whole lot of charcoal briquettes on it. So let's get this thing on the grill. I'm excited. Let's roll and let's get it going. Come on. All right, we're getting it going now. But if you'll take a notice, these Jealous Devil briquettes, they are huge. They're very, very dense. They're very heavy. They even have a really, really strong wood smell to them. But yeah, they're supposed to hold up to, I think, 1,400 degrees. Get up to that. Jealous Devil Max Extra Large Briquettes. Jealous Devil. So we're going to do a review on how long and see how good it does with the, look at that. Get all of it. Woo! We're going to do the review on it and see. So I only done half of the fuel that I need for around here. I only put half a bag, or half a chimney rather, because these briquettes are so huge and they get so hot. I don't want to go ahead and put too much. But let me get everything ready to go here, and we'll talk more about that here in a minute. Gentlemen, we're back here. What we're going to do here, this is a superior marbling for rich flavor. Got this at Sam's, Members Mark brand. $2.79 a pound. This is 14.53 pound brisket. Got your flat. It's a good size flat too. That thing's nice. And then get the point on this end. Let's get this bad boy opened up. Get this bad boy going, and let's start trimming her down real good. Y'all stay with me. We'll be right back. We're going to put a little SPG on here, a little salt and pepper. And it is a big hunk of meat, so pour it on. All right, let's let this sit for a little bit. And we'll take her out there and we'll check on this Weber Smoky Mountain. Y'all stay with us. Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize for the the ice and the rain that you hear, but we'll get through this as best we can. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. I'm going to just dump this Jealous Devil charcoal over. Put a post oak or red oak in on top of it all. That's what we're going to be smoking with, and we're going to let this thing come up to temperature. Our brisket is inside on the counter, coming up to room temperature and soaking up all that seasoning that we just put on it, the SPG, and we got to trim down and all that. So let's get this thing going and get it all ready to go. Y'all stay with me now. do get hot. That's for sure. I'm gonna let that catch before I put this Weber Smoky Mountain all together yet. Let that catch right there. One thing I do like about it so far, it does get really hot, but those charcoals smell like real. Well, it is real. It smells. It has a really good wood flavor smell to it. That Jealous Devil charcoal briquettes. Oh yeah. We are moving along now. There we go. That's what I wanted that log to catch. I've got all my vents open, all 3 vents, and the top vent, I always leave my top vent open no matter what. My top vent's always wide open. My back 2 vents and the front vent's wide open for right now. I'm shooting for 250. That's what I want my smoker to run. I do not want it to get up no higher than that. I don't want my brisket turned to beef jerky. Put this body on here. And we are using from smokermods.com. We are definitely using, let me open this up. Oh, we got a new door, by the way. We got the new stainless steel door, and we're using the other mod inside here that's from I'm trying to think of the name. This is from Cajun Bandit. This door here is from Cajun Bandit. The other mods I got on the inside is that fire damper. I call it fire damper. It's a flat piece of stainless steel that allows the heat to come up evenly, and it has an even heat throughout the whole smoker. It's at barbecuemods.com, and it works awesome too. So there is no water bow in here. I just have that damper, the fire damper, the fire dowel. That's what it's called, a fire dowel. Got the fire dowel in here, and I got this door here, which holds in everything. It does not let any smoke seeping out. And we are running good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this crack open here and let that breathe a minute. I'm going to get good and hot. And if y'all stay right with me, let's go inside and check this brisket out. And I'm going to let this come up to temp. Alright guys, once again I apologize for the wintry mix. We've got ice balls hitting the roof. It's raining and icing at the same time here in East Tennessee. It is January the 30th. I'm going to run in here and grab this brisket. We're going to slide it on here real quick, and I'll let y'all see how I put it on there. Y'all stay tuned. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the top off of here real quick. Boy, that smells so good. I love that charcoal. That Angry Devil smells so good. All right, let me see how the best way to get around here is. This is a big old chunk of meat, folks. So I'm gonna do my best to get it on here. Fat side up. I did trim it down as much as I could. I did inject it. Y'all didn't see this. I couldn't get it on the video, but I did inject it with some sangria wine, mainly in this portion here, just so it stays moist throughout this cook. Look how big that thing is. That's 22.5 inches wide, folks. Look how big that cut of meat is. That's awesome. I absolutely love that. All right, let's get this on. We get this probe in here. And I'm gonna let this go for a couple hours until we get to the internal temperature right in the center of this meat. When we get in the center of the 160, to 160 internal temp, we're going to pull it. We're going to pull it, and I can't walk and chew gum, folks. Let me really start all over. We're going to let this roll for about a couple hours, and once we get to the internal temperature of 160, I'm going to pull it. We're going to wrap it. Okay, then we're going to put it back on till we get to about 200, maybe 210 degrees internal temperature. Let's get this thing rolling. Y'all stay with me when we get this lid on here. All right. And there ain't nothing else we can do with it. With a Smoky Mountain, it's set it and forget it. I love the Smoky Mountain. And this charcoal is holding temperature like a true boy. I got both vents in the back. It's burning so hot. I've got both vents in the back closed off. It's burning so good, it's creating charcoal, folks, as it's going along. It's creating charcoal and creating its own heat, folks. Anyway, so we're going to let this go. Let it get back up to 240 something degrees. I like to keep it around there. I don't want to turn this thing into beef jerky. It's a very, very expensive cut of meat. We definitely don't want to screw this up. But I trust in the Weber Smoky Mountain. It's going to do its thing, and that's all I need to know. This is all for fun, folks, anyway. It's all fun. We're going to have fun with it. Barbecue is something to enjoy. All right, folks. We all stick around, and we'll keep you posted. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is 3 hours later, and as you can tell, we're still holding at 250 degrees. Okay, it is rolling on like a champ. These Jealous Devil briquettes are probably going to be my new favorite. I'm really liking it. They smell really clean. They got a really clean wood burning smell. They don't smell like any additives or anything in them. It's called some kind of sacred wood, or not sacred wood, but some kind of strong wood from South America called the axe breaker. That's what these charcoal briquettes are made out of. And oh man, it smells so good. I cannot wait for this thing to be done. We're looking for the internal temperature of 160. Once we get to 160, we're going to pull these off, wrap them, and put them back on until we get to 210 internal temperature on this brisket. So you guys stay tuned, and I'll keep you posted. But so far so good. You can't beat a Weber. Weber, it's you set it and you forget it, and then you got these briquettes on top of that. It's an all-around perfect system. It's doing good. Stay tuned, guys. Halfway point. We're going to pull this and wrap it. Hopefully we can get it off here. It's a big heavy hunk of meat. It smells good. Get this part here. That smells good. Hold that part. It's hot. Alright, we're set for the night. Last I checked, it was still holding. Alright, we got it wrapped. Last I checked, it was still holding at 253. We're gonna let the Weber do its thing. Y'all stay with her back. We pulled it off at 145. She was done at 200 internal temperature. We let her sit for an hour and a half. Let's open up this bad boy and see how she looks. It's still hot. Very, very hot. And that Weber Smoky Mountain is still going. We're still holding 250 outside. I didn't cut anything off. I just want to see how long that charcoal goes. I'm going to let it go for the rest of the day today. And I'll show you the temperature still yet on that Weber Smoky Mountain on the how long that charcoal will last. Let's slice this thing up. Let's look at it. Check it out. for all everybody says they don't get a proper smoke ring. Look at that. Look at the juices in there. Okay, I'm gonna finish slicing this up and we'll bring you back and we'll do a taste test. Stay with us. And guys, we're back. I've got it sliced up. Now, I'm not a professional. Don't claim to be at all. I don't really know exactly which way you slice this thing. But look at that. I've heard a lot of people say they don't get a good smoke ring with a WSM. Look at the smoke ring. You can see it. It's over 1/8 of an inch thick. All the way through it. All the way through. Look at that. And it is juicy. It is juicy. Now, I say it's juicy here. Now, on the flat, it turned out a little, it got a little bit tough. It's not dry, but it's juicy. But it turned out, I mean, you can see there. Y'all stay with me. Let's do a taste test here. You gotta look at that. Look at that. Oh boy. Here we are again. But yeah, it's juicy nonetheless. It's not tough. I don't know. It's just dense, I guess you can say. Here we go. Cheers. Chris Bubby, this is for you. He's the one that made all this happen. He got me on the roll with this. He ordered some. It's called Jealous Devil charcoal briquettes and lump charcoal, and it's supposed to be like the hottest charcoal out there. The wood is from South America, called the axe breaker. That was a pretty dense wood. So far, it's doing good. I mean, it's still out there hot. It's at 253 degrees still yet. I'll bring you out here in just a minute and let y'all look at it, but it's still going strong. I started at a few minutes till 6 yesterday. And of course, Kingsford, you know, I've had Kingsford 12 hours, and it'll go through. So we'll see if it passes up that 12-hour mark. It for sure did not smoke whenever I lit it. It looked like a jet flame coming out the top of the chimney. Just it stood about a good 2 feet high, just nothing but flames. I'll shut up. Let's try this. There's smoke ring. Ain't that beautiful? Look at the smoke ring on that. People say they can't get smoke ring on a WSM. I'm not a professional, folks. WSM done all this work and done all the hard work. I just set it up, typed in the magical codes, set it up what you're supposed to do. WSM done all the work for me. Well, it's not tough. It's a real dense. I only put salt and pepper on it. Man, that's so good. That post oak, that red oak that I got from my brother Chris. Oh. I'm gonna freeze you up some of this, brother Chris. I'm gonna bring you something. That's phenomenal. Now I've had better brisket flats. I've done them better. I mean, it's good. It's really good. Let's try a Benedict test. so hot. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at smoke ring. It's hot, 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 hot. Just showing some of this point here. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. 4, almost 4. Just indulging. That's a really good brisket. I'm proud of it. If you guys have any more ideas on how to cut this thing, please comment. I'd love to learn. Like I said, I don't know how to cut it. And leave comments on what I could have done different on that flat. It's like I said, it's real dense. See, it's not dry by no way. It's not dry. It's just real dense and just hard, like hard. I guess you'd say it's like it's real. I mean, you pull it apart easy. It's just like it's still. It's not loose. It's just real tight. Leave the comments below. What I could have done different. Any ideas? Let me know. And once again, thank you guys for joining us. God bless our troops. God bless our president. And may he always continue blessing the United States of America. Love you guys. Like and subscribe. Leave comments. Good or bad, it don't matter. I can learn off of that. Thank you guys. Here it is, folks. Here's the Jealous Devil. Extra large size briquettes. Pure South American hardwood, all natural. No chemicals, no filters, no additives. Clean burning, and it is clean burning. I promise you that. You ever go on their website. You ought to look them up, check them out. I highly recommend these briquettes, especially if you're going on a camping trip or just all around better. It's just they're top-notch charcoal. They last longer. They're more fuel efficient. I'll not go back to Kingsford, folks. It'll be Jealous Devil for me. I'm bought. It cleans. It's got a clean smell to it as it burns. No smoke from it. Instantly just starts burning. Burns clean. Has a good clean smell to it while it's burning. You can't say enough about it. It's a really good briquette. And it does really good if you're going to smoke with it. Lasts a long time, folks. Burns really hot. Be careful. Only do half of these briquettes is what you do on the others, because these are bigger and they don't burn 10 times hotter. So Highly recommended. Thank you, Chris. Love you, pal. Thank you again. These are unbought. These are magnificent. Thanks again, Brother Chris.